How we going, guys? Loey here, finally back out there. Work's been pretty busy, so I haven't had a chance to get out and do any videos. A couple of days off that I had, it was real windy. It's meant to be windy today as well, but we'll make the most of these good conditions while we've got them. Anyway, let's get some lures in the water, try and catch a couple of fish. We've got a run out tide, so I might be able to pick up a couple of flathead. I've just got on a 120 Shimano squidgy wriggler. Oh, there we go, first throw. Very nice. What do we got? Nice brim. Well, there we go, first cast. Absolutely beautiful looking brim on the 120 squidgy wriggler. A few flies about this morning already, not a good sign. But that's a nice fish, good start. We'll unhook it, get it back in the water. As that tide's going out, it'll push that plastic just down under the bottom of those pylons. Well, it's pretty warm already, so I might get the jumper off. There we go. It's not a big fish, but absolutely smashed it. Customary Tailor. We'll unhook this guy. We'll get back out there. There's got to be a flathead somewhere around. Thanks for coming, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it if you get off a bit easier. Thank you. Righto, I'll give this MMD splash prawn a couple of quick casts on this flat. Looks nice. While it's glassed off anyway before the wind. Well, no love on the surface lure. Definitely looked good for a bite there, but just didn't happen. So we'll move on, find a bit of deeper water and have a crack there with some plastics. Rightio, just got a bait junkie prawn on, 3/8 2/0 jig head. I think it's lemongrass UV, this colour. Give it a crack. Ooh, there's a bite. Little tiny bite. Probably not the fish we want, but there's a bite, another bite. Here we go. These are only small, whatever's hitting it. Might have pants the lure. Either that or it's just tiny. No, it's just tiny. What do we got, a pike? Well, Taylor brimming a pike so far. Definitely mixing it up, species-wise. I think the tide's just starting to come in now. It was running out upriver. It's definitely going the opposite way here. Breeze has already started to come in a bit. Oh, I missed him. It was a fish. Wasn't big, it was something. Something as that breeze kicks in. There's a bite. That's better. Well, not massive, but better than a pike. Feels like a little flatty. Little dewy. Felt like a little flatty, but it's a little dewy. Oh well, the mix of species continues. Nice little soapy. There we go, beautiful little soapy. That was just on that lemongrass UV, bait junkie prawn. Good all-rounder in estuaries, the prawn lures. Any type seems to work pretty good. Thanks for coming, mate. You ready, mate? Good little mixed bag so far, a few different species, which is nice. Nothing big yet. The only thing that's getting big is the wind. Fingers crossed we got somewhere we can go and have a fish later on and hide out of it. Anyway, let's get this lure back in the water, try and get a couple more. Always good to get a few fish no matter what, big or small. It's very enjoyable being out on the water catching something. Alright, we've got a small one on. Feels like a flatty. Would be the first flatty if it is. But I don't want to make that call yet. My guesses haven't been that great so far today. And I'm pretty sure I've seen silver sail. That run continues, probably a brim. Just another little soapy. Absolutely choked down that prawn. Thanks for coming on board. There's probably a few more of these down there, I'd say. Beautiful looking fish. Righto, mate, thanks for coming. Off you go. Even though the wind's picked up a bit, the fishing's still semi-decent. Getting plenty of bites, which is nice. Makes the day more interesting. Certainly keeps you busy. Oh, there's another fish. Oh, this one feels very small. Very small indeed. Or is it chopper? It's something, I guess, but nothing good. The lemongrass UV bait junkie's going well so far. Picking up a lot of action. Alright, yeah, we're onto our first flatty. It's a tiddler. Whoop, and off it goes. I don't even know if we can count that one. Didn't get in the boat. Alright, we'll get back out there. Very small little flatty. Rightio, even been for a bit of a look up the river. Not much going on there except horrendous wind. So struggling to find anywhere even fishable at the moment. But hang about, hopefully I can put a line in the water and not get blown away. Rightio, we're on a flatty, I think. It's not a big one. Here's a fish. There we go. Little flatty. Righto, nice little flatty. Beautiful colours. Not very big. See ya, mate. Well, it's definitely windy, that's for sure. Little flatty on the boat. Pretty hard to fish at the moment. I mean, this is the best of it, just hanging around the bridge, and it's even not that good. Like, it's hard to fish. I'm just working it in and around the pylons, coming out of the shade line. There's just not many options with the wind how it is. So I'm just trying to make this work. What do we got here? Tailor. No doubt. I think that's what I've caught the most of so far, just choppers. Gotta love it. Get off. They never come off easy either. They always put up a good fight. More of a fight trying to get them off the lure than on it. Drop it right into that eddy behind the pylon. Rightio, fish on, just at the back of that pylon there. Nothing too big, but putting up a good fight anyway. Silver. Brim, I think. Is it a brim? Estuary perch. Interesting. Oh. How's that? Nice EP. Very unexpected. I'll take it. I thought it might have been a brim. Went pretty hard. Just on that bait junkie prawn. Righto, get this fella back in the water. We'll get this lure back out there. Seems to be doing all the damage today. Well, it was an unexpected surprise anyway, that EP. Good size. Thought it might have been a brim there because it came right off the back of the pylon. Rightio, we are on a flatty, not a bad fish. As the wind hammers. I thought he was going to do me up there for a minute up on those rocks. Tricky trying to get him in with that heavy current. It's only a real light leader. Do it up a little bit. Nice looking flatty. Beautiful. There we are, nice flatty on the Daiwa Spike 55. Good looking lure, that one. Beautiful looking fish. Rightio, get this fella back in the water. Hopefully get a couple more of them, maybe a bit bigger. We'll see what happens. Although the wind's not doing me any favours, at least we're still catching a couple of fish. Makes it worthwhile coming. I'm not just slogging it out for nothing. Getting a couple here and there. Righto, let's get back into it. Righto, we are on again. Just in front of this little rock wall. Nice little flatty. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. There's just a little rock wall there. I'm just bringing it past the front of that. He's got his head down in that current. Where's that lure placed? Hopefully well. Not too bad. Nice. Another absolutely beautiful looking flatty. The colours on these are spectacular. Water's coming in nice and clean on that run in. Got him on the spike as well. Good looking colour, the Daiwa spike. It's weed something, I'm not 100% sure. I'll have a look later and just put it up on the screen. But really nice size flathead. I'll unhook it, set it free. I think I'm a bit cursed of late with this wind. Every day I've had off, it's been absolutely shocking. They were that bad, I didn't even try and do a video those last couple. And work was a bit busy. So I haven't had any chance to get out and do any filming. I knew today would be bad, but I took it on anyway. So it's no worse than I expected. Pretty much as I expected. But I got a couple of fish, which is all right. Hopefully can get a few more. The wind is meant to get even worse. See how we go. I won't give up just yet. Righto, it's got that Tide Minnow 140 on. Check out this. Wind just blasting straight across the bay. Doing well just to stay on the boat at this point. Alright, we are on. Just switched over to the 2.35 prawn. A schooler tailor just swooped on it. He'll probably bite me off, this guy. Well, I don't know if I'm lucky or unlucky that he didn't. Not a bad tailor. Nothing I can do with this fella except let him go. Gee, the wind just takes your lure like crazy. I just swung about 10 meters in the air once the wind got hold of it. Very hard to fish like this. Very, very hard. Well, the wind's blowing up over 45k an hour now. That's going to do us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, Fish and Tea Gardens, and I'll see you on the next one.